determine the national championship. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here we are, folks. The last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Important second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Big throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a quick grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And he cannot get in. The defense rises up, makes a stand. Turnover on downs. The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. He can't stop him. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's looking to scramble. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. No huddle here for the offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The game makes it 2nd and medium. On the toss play, runner moving left. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Pass complete on a crossing route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. He's in the clear. An outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
And he finds the running back in the flat. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The big fullback's got it here. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Zimmerman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep it.
So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Burks. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ott. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Deep shot toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Sooners. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Campbell. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into...
Who's in the clear? He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're trying to run it with the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Now here he goes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. He keeps keeps it on a design run. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to scramble. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Designed quarterback run.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Mateer. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down of a 17. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. Passes the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and 10 now for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. QB keeper all the way.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
On the move now. Make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks in spots. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Sooners will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll go for it on fourth down for a fifth time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. Looking for a man. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. They're going to run the option. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here's the option play. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement back in mode. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Is that a championship-winning play? A defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against him.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 15.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Direct snap to the back.
Nice job here with the game on the line. This offensive line gets a nice push, and the back gets it into the end zone to give them a lead. Now, you look at this, less than 2 minutes to go in the national title. You're up by 1. Obviously, you go for 2 here to give yourself a 3-point lead.
And it's caught for a 2-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Quick juke. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down and the clock ticking. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in regulation? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. That's a short return, but the pig wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to scramble. Quarterback, look. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.